Hello from Bora Bora. We finally made it to the Four Seasons here in this beautiful overwater villa after a very long travel day. It actually started in Los Angeles last night and we took a red-eye with Air Tahiti Nui. It was a very comfortable, lovely flight. Our domestic flight did get delayed a few hours, so we did spend quite a long time waiting at the airport. I think that was due to some strikes that Air Tahiti is doing. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm really glad that we made it because it was really uncertain. And we're here, it's gorgeous. So I'll be here in French Polynesia for around 10 days for a work trip. Here in Bora Bora, my boyfriend Michael is here with me and he's gonna help me shoot a couple projects that I have to do. The main project is shooting a lookbook for Skady swimwear. So I have a gazillion bikinis in my suitcase that really adds to the weight. Who knew bikinis would be so heavy? So we have a ton of swimsuits to shoot, but luckily in a place like this, it'll be really hard to get a bad shot. And then we're also shooting for the Four Seasons property as well as a couple Instagram projects. So that is the to-do list while here in Bora Bora. And then Michael will fly home to LA to go back to work and I will continue on to a different island, Mo'orea, to meet up with the Pura Vida Bracelets team. So it's going to be a very jam-packed 10 days, but feeling very grateful that I can call this work. It's been a very long travel day, so I think I'm gonna unpack my suitcase, organize my things, and then hop in the water. Also, this villa is insane. I've had the opportunity to stay in some pretty crazy overwater villas in Bora Bora, but this one has to be the best one. Look at this bathtub. I cannot wait to just soak in here after I've gotten some work done. It's gonna be nice.
Yelena!
Okay. Okay, let me show you this. It's insane. Ta-da! It's so pretty.
That was sketchy.
So like I said earlier, I have so many swimsuits to shoot. This whole bag has bikinis in it. I'm gonna try to tackle this print right now. It's just gorgeous outside, so might as well take advantage of the perfect conditions. So this is a first look and we're just gonna shoot it around our room because it's gorgeous. We've got a little outdoor shower down here. So yeah, we're gonna get straight to work.
Yeah. Right here, right? Not too loud. Right there.
We've just been taking advantage of our deck area here and we shot a bunch of product stuff. So now we're gonna go head over to the in-house coral sanctuary here at the Four Seasons property so that we can snorkel but work at the same time. You know, work-life balance.
Not the one that you've been dreaming of, with dirt underneath my fingernails and worn out shoes.
sketchy.
Wasted out of my mind. We said goodbye. I went outside, waited out in the cold, and there you were. I wasn't sure. Now I see it clearly, in my mind clearly, where to start to decide to go on. Faded.
Time went by so quickly. It's already our last full day here in Bora Bora, and I'm really glad that we were productive the first 2 days when we had perfect weather, because the last couple days were so stormy and rainy and gray, which is still beautiful and I definitely enjoy it, but it's not ideal for shooting. Luckily the rain did stop today so I can get some last minute shots in, but I am pretty happy with the content that we've gotten so far. I think it looks amazing. The last thing I'm focusing on today is just getting a lot of video to make a video lookbook for Skady, and it's still gorgeous even though it's gray outside. And unfortunately Michael had a little bit of an accident while we were shooting. He got a really bad splinter in his heel that was like this long, so I feel kind of bad about that. Hello guys, so I am now on Mo'orea. Michael went back home unfortunately, but I met up with the Pura Vida team and we're about to begin day one of our shoot. Today's gonna be really fun and exciting because we're gonna take a boat to go free dive with some sharks and some stingrays. And fingers crossed that the weather will cooperate for us. It's been kind of stormy off and on, so hopefully we'll get some sun. We'll see, but it's gonna be a very fun week. Can't wait, let's do this.
And you cannot forget how my mistakes haunt us, but do they really daunt us? Your tongue can be sharp, cut me close to the heart, but we can master the art. And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are just some old scars. We should never be afraid of them. You and I know when we are too far apart, everything just falls apart. So I just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes and we'll be free. I'll keep my head high while we're crossing the land.
It's lunchtime. We just took a boat over to this little atoll area. We're gonna have some lunch on the beach.
It's better now than after we have drifted off too far. Let's tear down these walls. Our destiny has called. We're walking down a path, and the wind will change at last, like a song about our past. So I'll just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes and we'll be free.
Hello guys! So it's the last day here in Mo'orea with the Pura Vida team, and this whole past week was so much fun. Every day was a new adventure. We did ATV tours, we did a lot of boat and snorkels, and just frolicking around the beach, taking amazing photos. Sunset catamaran, it's just been an incredible work trip with such a great group of people. This evening we're going to finish up with a few bungalow shots, and actually the whole crew is going to come over to my bungalow here, which will be pretty fun, and we're just gonna shoot this outside area and probably also hop in the water, I'm guessing. Today was incredible. We took a 6 a.m. boat to the Stingray Lagoon and got amazing content. The fact that it was sunny, the wind was calm, and there weren't other tourist boats out there made it a lot easier than the first time we went out. So it was such a game changer to get those good shots. And then since then I was pretty exhausted, so I just spent the afternoon laying out in the sun right here in my bungalow, and it was really amazing. But now I'm ready to get back to work. I just want to do a quick touch up to freshen up. And I changed into this red one piece because I think I'll be shooting some rose gold jewelry this evening. So yeah, let's get ready. The best part about doing swimsuit tropical island type of photo shoots is that the hair and makeup is so easy. Literally, this is just my hair after diving this morning. I just put in a little bit of leave-in conditioner and brushed it out. But besides that, I'm not gonna do anything else to my hair because we're going for a natural beachy look, and that's as natural as it gets. So really all I want to do is moisturize my skin, make it nice and glowing, and then do my makeup, do some bronzer, some eye makeup, and that's pretty much it. Very easy. So I just like to make my skin look as nice and blemish free as possible, and definitely get a little bit of contour in there, some natural glow, some tan, but not to be too over the top, still a very natural look. So this is a look, super glowy, sun-kissed, natural, which is easy when you've been on an island for the past week. I've got a nice tan going on already, which is really nice. But now I'm just gonna wait for the crew to get here, and while I wait, I'm gonna do a little bit more computer work. There's so much computer time that goes into this job, as you can probably imagine, from importing and editing photos, to sending them off to clients, to editing videos, to sending emails, all the things. But I really enjoy it, and I am so grateful to have this job, but also to be able to work anywhere in the world. When I'm on the plane, any downtime, I can just sit down at my computer and get stuff done. So I'm gonna do that now, and I'll show you what I've been up to as well. So I'm sitting down at my little desk work area in my villa. Right now I'm actually editing the selects for the video lookbook for Skatey, so I'll give you a little sneak peek. Looks a little something like that. But then I'm also simultaneously editing this Reels for my Instagram. This is from this morning, actually, swimming with the rays. I really love the way it looks. Yeah, just getting work done, and I think the crew should be coming over in about 15 minutes. And then hopefully I can capture a little behind the scenes when we actually start shooting with the crew. It can be a little bit difficult to show you what's happening when I'm actually in front of the camera shooting, because there is just so much that goes on, but I will do my best to show you at least a few moments so you can kind of get an idea of what this shoot looks like. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I have the other two lovely models here with me. They just came over from the next door villa, but this is Nicole.
Hello.
And this is Christina.
Hello.
Both from Florida. What has been your favorite moment on the shoot so far?
Do you want to go first?
The sharks and the stingrays.
That was mine.
That was
course.
gorgeous.
I was terrified at first because this is our second time going, and this is my first time diving with any sort of animal, and I was like, they're gonna sting me.
You killed
Thank
it.
you, right?
Yeah.
I thought so too.
You were really
I
good.
was like, I didn't know what was gonna happen.
And now we're just waiting for the rest of the crew to get here, and we'll do a little bit of sunset shooting. Yeah, but the trip's almost over. I'm so sad. Dang.
That's a real life.
Bummer.
I know.
Anyway, see you guys soon.
Bye.
Crew is here. Just redecorating. Hey guys, so it's the very last day here in French Polynesia. We actually fly out tonight and we just got our COVID tests for departure. We're all good to go. And before I end this video, I wanted to do a little Q&A with you guys based off of the questions that you asked me on my Instagram. And it is currently raining, so I feel like it's the perfect time to do a little Q&A. It's funny because so many of these were about money, working, or my relationship with Michael, but I'll see how many I can get done. First question is, if I wanted to start a YouTube channel, how do I get started? I get this question a lot, and my recommendation is to just get out there and start filming, because it took me honestly quite a long time to even get comfortable talking in front of the camera. I used to be really self-conscious, especially vlogging in public, and I still kind of am, but not as much when I first started. So my main recommendation is to just take action and do it and not think about it too much, and then just vlog about something that you are passionate about or you want to create your kind of channel niche on, and just go from there. How do I save and manage my money? A huge goal of mine when I first started doing content creation and modeling full time was to be able to move out of my parents' house and be a homeowner, which I recently accomplished, which was such a dream come true, and I felt really accomplished about that. But how I was able to save my money was that each time I got paid, I put most of that into my savings, like 90% went into my savings. And for me, it was kind of like a game to see how much I could grow my savings, and I really focused on trying to grow that number, which is funny because I'm actually not very good with money. I kind of frivolously spend on clothes and travel and going to the spa and buying things for myself. I don't know how I feel about giving money advice, but I do save a lot of my money, and I was able to buy a home. So there's that. Mo'orea or Bora? I would say Bora Bora is more high-end travel, and it's catered more towards honeymooners and couples, whereas Mo'orea has more adventure to offer with accommodations from all sorts of budgets. You can do ATVing, you can go hike waterfalls, you can surf, snorkel. So really it just depends on your vibe and what you're looking for. For me personally, if I were to travel back to French Polynesia, I would love to do a sailing voyage where I can kind of island hop to some of the islands that aren't as accessible as Mo'orea or Bora Bora. Okay, the next question is, what place in the world could you imagine living? I think I definitely see myself living in California for most of my life. I love it as a home base, but like I've mentioned in previous vlogs, I'd also love to try living in Japan and to buy property in Japan and to have a home base there as well. So that's a huge goal of mine moving into 2022. So next time I go to Japan, I really want to do some house shopping and maybe get a home base there as well. How do you afford to pay for all your travels? So luckily, my job is to the point where most of my travels are paid for by brands and I make money traveling. So for example, just with this context, I was working with Air Tahiti Nui and Four Seasons Bora Bora. So I had my accommodations and flights covered in exchange for content creation and promotion on my Instagram and YouTube. And on top of that, I was shooting for Skady as well as Booking.com. So I was also able to make money as well. And then I hopped over to Pura Vida, and this was a photo shoot. So I made money from there too. So luckily this was a trip where it was all profit. For personal trips, which I actually don't really take too often, I usually pay for those out of pocket. Most of the times I do partnerships with wherever I'm staying, so usually accommodations are covered, which helps a lot. That does mean though that I have to do work for them and create content, so I can't completely relax all the time, although I feel like I'm pretty good about that balance. But yeah, it honestly depends on each situation. It differs every time. Where is my favorite place that I've been? This is a really hard one because there are a lot of special places that I've been, but places that I would love to go again: Japan, Fiji, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Maldives. I love all of those regions and I would go again and again and again. How did I get into what I do now, modeling, PR trips, etc.? So I would say that my career has taken off the most that it has in the past couple years, and especially since I signed with my management for my social media. I've been really fortunate to have a steady stream of income through YouTube deals, Instagram, and modeling jobs. And then I think the more you create and put yourself out there, the more opportunities you get, so it's kind of a snowball effect in that sense. But I'm so grateful to be doing what I'm doing. Sometimes I stop and am just mind blown. And then I got a lot of questions about my boyfriend and our living situation. Like I said earlier, I recently bought a condo and Michael has moved in. It's a little bit complicated because he does need to commute quite a bit to get to work. Relationship goals such as marriage or children in the future. For me personally, I could see myself having kids when I'm like 27 or 28, which is a little bit scary because I'm turning 26 in a couple months. I feel like at that age, I would be ready mentally and hopefully financially. And as long as I'm with a supportive partner who I would love to spend the rest of my life with, I do have to get packing because we're gonna leave in a little bit. But anyway, thank you guys so much for following along. If you made it this far in the video, that's awesome. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.